Hey, welcome to Daniel Reviews. I'm Daniel Goodwin, and today we are looking at the Calpha Solar 5K Inverter. Specifically, I'm looking at the Wi-Fi dongle that they sell with the inverter, and I'm going to walk through the process of setting it all up and getting the mobile app up and running, and how much information I can get from it. Okay, first we're back in my garage, and I just have to show this. I love it when all of my Delta Pros are sitting at 100%. We finally had a great day of solar production. It's 2 in the afternoon. We've topped off everything, sitting at 99%, 100% on the two over here are my 240 volt, and then the other two are my 120 single phase. Yay! All right, so over here I got my Calpha Solar inverter. Obviously, it's hardly running right now. It's barely putting anything into the battery or out because everything's all charged up, which is great. But we're going to take this Wi-Fi dongle and attach it to it and see if we can't get some communication. Here we go. Attached, you can see that it is got the little blinking light, so we're going to see if we can communicate with it through the app. This is the main screen. This is what I was expecting to show. Here's the main screen with your unit. You just click on it, then you go into this view that kind of shows the current unit and what's going on. It does take a few seconds before it shows what his current situation is. Yeah, so 0.184 kilowatt charging, very minimal load. 0.006 kilowatt. Nothing really coming in because we're totally stacked up on everything. Give it a second before it catches up on all the current details. It's probably not really taking much of anything, but you can see, yeah, here we go, 418 volts, half an amp, 209 watts, because again, everything is just fully tied up, and there's not much going to the load either because the Delta Pros are tied up. So that's very cool. Status kind of gives you the same thing, just a different look. I kind of like this view a little bit better myself. Your opinions, your price may vary. This chart, again, I don't think this chart is really working, or perhaps I don't know what I'm doing. But when I try to run for the month, for example, let me go to overview for the month. Yeah, it just doesn't really show my actual usage. The only thing that really seems to work is this battery, which is just kind of showing the charge state of the battery over the course of the day. So chart's not quite, at least not what I can understand there. What else do we see here? We got all of this information. You can do dark mode and temperature and privacy settings and all that. Pretty much all the normal stuff. No updates for it right now. You can set a nickname and everything. You can do, a lot of stuff here. But mostly I just use this to monitor the device in addition to my Ecoflow app. So between these two, they kind of give me a pretty good picture of what's going on. Okay, that's a quick overview of the app. I mean, it's fairly basic. But it does give you most of the information that you need to know, at least that I wanted to know, particularly knowing the voltage, the amperage of what's coming in for solar panel, from my solar panels, how much is flowing out through the load, how much is charging the battery. That's the kind of details I wanted to know, and it does do that, and that's more than I could ever get with the EG4. I never could get that app set up. I don't know what was going on, but I just never could get it to work, and this one worked right out of the box. The app was easy to install. So fairly pleased with that. I would have loved to have seen like the charts working. Those don't seem to be working as far as I can tell. I don't know what's going on, why it's not displaying my usage, but that would be something that would be nice to improve. And then, maybe long-term, not needed by any means, but long-term, maybe even some scheduling and different things that you could do with it. Honestly, the way it's working through my Ecoflow system, it just charges up those as they need it. It's pretty much, I just leave it on in that mode. I don't have to intervene or do anything on a regular basis. So The use cases I'm talking about here are kind of like very niche. They're not what I need. Doesn't mean somebody else might need it. But I'm very pleased with the app. Definitely pleased with the inverter. It's a great inverter. It's doing a fantastic job of powering the Delta Pro. The battery's doing a great job. So all things there, I'm very positive on. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.